might be doing. But the thing is, I can kill them with all the poison counters. I only need to put 10 poison counters on them. It's very interesting. So Arena I've been playing for like a couple years, but like Magic in general I've been playing since 2010. But before that I was collecting the cards. I just didn't know really how to play them. I just liked the art. And I got my first, like I got the cards, my first cards back in, it was like 2001 from my neighbor across the street. He was getting rid of all the stuff because he was going to college. And basically it was all of his old cards he used to, I don't know what he did with them. I still have them too. I just actually separated out some of the old ones. After this game I'll show you. I don't want to attack. I kind of just want to be killed. And the insects get... I kind of don't want to, like, I don't want to. I feel bad because this is actually a fun, cool deck. But yeah, after this I'll show you some yeah, see, that's how it starts though. That's how it starts. Like, for me, I didn't know how to play, and I found the cards and I was looking at all the art. Like, from this art was from probably 2003 at the time, I think, or I guess it would be 2000. Actually, it'd probably be more like 1999, 1988 was the cards that I was looking at. And then some of the older ones were from like 93, which are like the retro looking ones. Like this. This is a retro card. These are a lot of the older cards from Alpha, Beta, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and I think 7th edition. I don't even know if they named them 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Timeless, Time Spiral. They all looked like that, very retro. And I really like the retro style. We'll take that one. I don't understand why I'm going to kill him. I don't want to kill him. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not. I'm going to let him get the win. I can't do it. I can't do it. I feel bad. Yeah. I'm not doing it. Ugh. Why are they doing this? I don't understand. I could kill him. I'm just saying I could kill him right now. I'm trying to understand why they're doing this. Yeah, so Arena has been out since, I don't know, Arena's been out since like 20 something. I'm not going to attack. Arena's been out for a little bit. The entirety of Magic, Wizards of the Coast, Magic the Gathering has been around since 1993, I believe. That's when it first started. They came out with, it was called Alpha. Or no, was it Beta and then Alpha? I think Beta was the first one. That was like their first printing of Magic. And then they came out with Alpha. And then they came out with, I guess it would have, I don't know if it was first edition. There was Ice Age, Time Spiral. There's a lot of them and I can't remember all of them. I'd have to look. I don't remember. But I'll show you some of the cards I have. I have them right here. These are some of the older cards I have that I got. Most of them I've had them since early 2000s. Like Magic's been the game I've been collecting for quite a long time. I'm just gonna play everything and then I'm gonna just let them win. I'm gonna just draw out. Autopay.
Join us peacefully. We need not fight. We have allies everywhere.
I think I'm just gonna kill him. Because, I mean, I don't know. I feel bad. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Discard 2 cards. We'll get rid of... I have a lot of lands. Let's get rid of the the Scry lands here. I appreciate the follow. No, it's been out since 2000. The cardboard physical MTG game has been around since 1993. Actually, I wonder if one of these cards has the... Yeah, 1993. This card was printed in 2001. That's when I got these, actually. So I think I got them in 2002, actually. But yeah, 1993. I guess 1993 to 2001, they were still printing some of the retros, and then 2002 and on, they started transitioning to a newer art style, more modern. The ones that we're seeing in here, basically. No, I'm not letting him lose. I'm not going to do that. Nope, I'm not going to resolve it. I'm not going to... Oh, wait, they're going to lose 3 life and die. I don't want... this is horrible. They're being so nice about it. I've never played against this gouge away. I'm not... Come on. You can't just kill yourself. They're going to kill themselves. Search library for... You lose 3 life. They're literally going to kill themselves. I don't understand what this deck is. No. They gave up. Damn it. I'm gonna find them. I know the name. I remember the name. Gouge away. Gouge away. Is it space? Can you do spaces? And damn, I gotta know the number. Damn it. It's okay. Honestly, I mean, you know, let me change my camera here, and I'll show you kind of like some of the cards we have here. Like, to be honest, like, what I would do, I mean, yeah, definitely go into your card store, like go to your card shop, your local game shop, and I mean, look at what they have. You can even look at, they usually have binders by set, so you can look at older sets, newer sets, whatever you want, and kind of look through them and see what you like and what, you know, what kind of the art style, whatever it might be. I recommend definitely going into a card shop just to get a feel of, like, you know, pricing. Maybe if you're looking at just getting singles or you want to get a pack, you know, stuff like that. But there's also Card Kingdom, which if you can't find stuff in store, I would go to cardkingdom.com, and that's like probably the best place to find basically all your singles. Also, this is a whole nother thing. I actually just bought this is a little crazy because people don't usually do this, but you can do proxies, and what proxies are basically just custom, not like they're basically legal counterfeits of Magic cards. You can't sell them. You're basically, when you do buy them, you're basically just paying for the printing and the card stock. That's it. They're not charging you for the art. They're not charging you for the actual card price. Basically, you can just get it printed. And there's also people that do custom variants of some of these cards that you can buy. And they're called proxies because, number one, you can't use them in legal tournaments and or standard play. But you can use them in all casual play. So if you're just a casual player, proxies are pretty cheap because they're like, I think it's the same across the board. It's like $2 per card because you're paying for card stock and printing. I think that's about it. So it's like $2 or $3 per card. I mean, there's some cards out there that are only like 78 cents. So there's a lot of cards out there, official Magic cards, that are cheaper. But if like you're looking at like an expensive card, right? Like there's expensive cards that are like, they could be $30. You can print it for $2. That's where you want to use proxies. Like if you're building a deck and you're like, oh, this is a really good card, but it's expensive, just print a proxy. Just have it printed. And a good site for that is printingproxies.com, which I used just recently. No ad break. Goodbye. So I highly recommend that. I kind of went crazy. It was a little bit of an impulsive thing, but I built an entire deck out of proxies because the deck itself was expensive. If I had gotten all the original, like normal, legitimate official cards, I was like, screw it. I'll just do proxies. But I was able to customize almost every single card in the deck to make it look retro, even though some of those cards never came out they never came out during like when the retro stuff was going on. So it can be cool. You can get some cool cards. You can get some really cool custom cards if you do proxy prints. I mean, you can get, what is it, Black Lotus, one of the most expensive cards in Magic. You can print a proxy of it, and you could customize it to look like you want it pixel, like you want a pixel art, you want like Van Gogh style or something. There might be that. So there's a lot of options. Printing proxies is also an option, especially if you're looking at more expensive cards and you just, playing a game, like a card game like this, should be affordable. So proxies are a great way to supplement in the more expensive cards that you don't want to spend the extra money on. But if you want to buy like an expensive card, like by all means, like, support your local card shop. Like I've done it plenty of times. I have a lot of cards in here that are probably worth about $20-$30 by themselves. So, but I play them, so they're not gem mint. They're definitely used. But like some of the retro style, like this one, Darigaz's Charm, I think it is Darigaz's Charm. My camera's very bad at up close. This is from Time Spiral, I think, or Plane Chase, or something like that, I think. They're basically for casual play, and they're basically for affordable deck building. Like if you're just playing like kitchen table Magic with friends, even in a game shop, if you're just playing in a game shop, like not in an actual little tournament type thing, you can use proxies anywhere you want. You just can't take them to official like Magic tournaments and stuff like that. That's pretty much it. But you can use them everywhere else. You can play with them wherever you want. Like I do mostly casual play. I don't do tournaments, so using proxies is not a downside for me because I don't play in tournaments, so it's not a big thing. I do mostly all casual play with friends. But if you plan on wanting to play in a tournament, then yeah, you'll probably you'll have to build a deck without proxies. But over time you can do that, and that's whether that's buying a pack and then just getting good pools. you can get all the cards you kind of need eventually. This is an older card. This is Green Mana Battery. Old card. Another one, Caltrops. I don't know, I like the, let me see if I can find a really cool. This is a cool art. This is an old, this one is like very, you can tell like it's very, like it's hand painted, hand drawn and everything. The newer art is a lot more detailed because it's digital and they can go crazy with it. But some of these are just like, you know, this one's a hollow Lightning Hound. The green ones are kind of cool too because I like they have like the wood grain going on the Tranquility, destroy all enchantments. Got that wood going on. Felden's Cane. I was thinking about building a deck with all these, but I just don't know. Like it would have to be a standard deck because everybody I play with plays Commander. So I'll actually show you. I'll show you one more card. This is the card that was probably one of my favorites growing up. I don't know. I just always looked at it as a kid and just really liked it. Yeah, this one. Oh, and this one too. These are probably the two cards I liked the most as a kid because of the art style, and I think this is what got me into it. This one's the Capsian Knight. He's kind of like a, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like a medieval Arabian knight of some sort. And I think it came from, I don't know, there was a expansion set called Arabian Nights. I don't know if it was from that. It's got an alchemy bottle, which I don't remember. I don't know what that one's from. This was probably one of my, this is like my favorite card. And if anything, like I would get a proxy of this and like find a really cool custom proxy of this and get it foiled, because you can foil your proxies too. And they print them just like the OG cards, but you have to have a different back. You can't have the same back as this. I actually did a custom one. Once I get the cards, I'll show them too. They're pretty cool. And then Ristic Shield is a cool one. Just a big old lightning shield. The art style on it, like just the, I don't know, the blues and whites, they were able to make it look so bright. It was always intriguing to me. But yeah, Ristic Shield was a cool one. Those are two of my favorite cards out of all these, and these two were probably these. I think the Capsian Knight was like one of the cards I got from my neighbor across the street. So it's like my first gen card collection. It's from Generation 1 of my collection. And I still have all my cards. I haven't really got rid of any of them. So yeah, I love I personally really like the retro look on the cards. That's one of the reasons why this proxy deck I just got. There's a lot of artists that put their art up for free on the proxy site for you to use to print out your cards. So you have a lot of options to print out certain like really popular cards have like a lot of custom art. So it's pretty cool. Here, I'll show you. Those are all cards. A lot of them are out of the box, but there's still a lot in the box. But I was trying to build a deck, but I've been waiting for my other deck, so I'm just waiting at this point, hoping I get it. Yeah, it's compared to other people's, it's not a lot. To other people's, they have like I don't know, they have like, there's people that have like 4 of those boxes, 5 of those boxes, and that's like normal for most people. I don't really collect a lot for the sake of collecting. I just collect what I like. And the decks, if I'm building a deck, I get cards for the deck, and those are the cards that I have. So, oh yeah, the tapestry. That's actually from my friend. It's got a medicinal plant in the middle. If you look at it though, it actually kind of has a very kaleidoscope effect when you start looking at it from close up. So it's pretty cool. I like it. I'm gonna actually move it behind me over here. That's actually one of the things I'm doing to revamp the stream a bit. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna put it back here, so I'm gonna put it like I think I'm gonna put it up to the wall and then down. I think it'll come to right here probably. Might go a little further. Might just cover that whole thing, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna put it behind me. Trying to make the stream a little bit more engaging. It's been a couple of years and I've been kind of stagnant with it, and I have time now. Oh shit, you got an ad. Damn it, I hate those ads. Alright, let's go I'll wait. I wonder hold on. How many cards do I have here? 3, 4, 5, 6. $13, 113. And I have some other ones in other decks, but those are specifically for those decks. Welcome back. I was waiting for a second. I forgot what I was saying before you left. I don't remember. Oh, the putting up that. I'm gonna put up the tapestry back here because I'm in the process of basically just I guess the term would be just becoming a full-time streamer is what's happening, and then adding in also the YouTube that I'm going to be creating. I have one other that I was doing, but that one's kind of, I think that's going to be its own thing, and this one's going to be like a newer one that is going to be more creative content. So pretty much I'm really I'm basically putting in the work is what's happening. I made some videos before this, but the gist of it is I had to drop out of school. For one, I was commuting an hour, and number two, when winter comes, I'll be driving through snow and ice, which becomes dangerous. And so I kind of had to make the smart decision to basically be like, I can't, it's going to get too dangerous. So I sadly had to drop those classes, which sucks, but it now opens up the opportunity for me to kind of put more time into stream, which I don't mind. I don't mind doing it. It's just I have to now I'm putting in the time and effort, and I'm slowly building this thing up. So there's a schedule in the Twitch thing. I don't know if you saw it, but it is there. If you look in the schedule tab of my Twitch page, it has the schedule that we do stuff. Fridays we do Magic. It'll be a mix of arena stuff and then possibly deck building. And then the other days I'm doing other stuff. So Yeah, and the thing is, like, it's funny because like I've done schedules like this before, but it always lasted for like a couple months until like maybe school started or something. But the weird thing now is like the both of my options where I was going to school at a different place before I went to the place I just had to drop out of, and now those two options are gone, and there's basically no options for school basically where I'm at right now. So I'm in the situation where it's like I'm going to be working part-time, but it's I either just go work full-time and just not really do anything else. But then in my mind I was like, well, I have streaming and I also am starting the YouTube channel, so I'm gonna put in that time and effort into that as much as I can since I have the time now, and just really, 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 like not like in a sense like pump out content, but put forth better content is what I want to do. And it just starts here, right? I've been streaming since 2021, basically when the pandemic was going on. It was like 2021 I think I started. 2021. Yeah, 2021. It might have been the end of 2020. June. It might have been June 2020 actually. Yeah, because it's going to be 4 years coming up in June, I think. So, and like it was like back like for those, I think those for those almost 2 years when the pandemic was happening, and like it was there was not a lot of stuff going on. The stream grew a lot because I was consistently on, and I was building up the stream little by little. And then once I started getting into school, I just kind of had to I was not putting as much effort. Now I'm putting in the effort because I have the time, and I want to do it. I want to put in the effort. I want this thing to grow. So that's what we're doing. So, and the YouTube too. Yeah, that's the big thing. I've talked to like friends and stuff and other streamers, and one of my big problems, like, because I've been doing this for a while, but like also it's been stagnant for a while, for the last 2 years, and it's mostly because I've not been updating things on the stream, which I need to do and which I'm going to be doing. But for me, it's all about like just taking one step at a time rather than trying to do it all at once. Just do each thing, right? I got a schedule, great. Now I need to start updating all my cosmetics of the stream, overlays and banners and stuff like that. That's the next thing I'm going to do. So, and yeah, it's just really, step by step. Yeah, it was funny. I look back at it and I'm like, for me in my mind, like it was peaceful, to an extent, right? In my own personal bubble, it was very peaceful because I you couldn't do anything. So you're just like, all right, I guess I'm just here, and so streaming was a great outlet for me to just put the time in that like was not going to be used for anything else. Like, all right, I'll put it into this, and was able to build up a decent sized community for that time. And I think honestly, a lot of people that started it during the pandemic had a benefit, obviously, because people were just home, and maybe all they did was watch some Twitch streams and watch YouTube and play games and stuff like that. So it really worked to the benefit of like new streamers who got a lot of views pretty easily because a lot of people were watching, and like there wasn't very much else to do. So that was a benefit, and I was just like, again, not saying that the things were happening were great, because it wasn't. What was happening was a lot of crazy shit going on, but in my own personal bubble, again, it was quiet, it was peaceful, it was like, it was a routine every day, and getting out of that and now looking back, I was like, man, not wanting the crazy shit, but like that peaceful routine and just being able to do that, like, day to day, and like focus on that, being able to focus on it and not worry about other things. It was kind of nice. I liked it. So, and it's funny, like right now I'm kind of back in that situation where I'm like, there's not a lot of things that I can do. I'm in rural Southern Oregon, and there's not a lot of options, for me personally. And for me to like go somewhere else is not really an option either, financially. So my best bet is just, working part-time and just putting a lot of time and effort into streaming and YouTube, and just going from there, and really trying to, building a legacy. That's what I'm trying to do. That's it. What's going on, Zanani? But let's I'll show you the decks real quick before we this is the deck we were using, Toxic deck. This is a really, really good one. This one's a good one, but it's a lot slower. The deck that I'm actually getting that's a proxy deck is a Tree Folk deck, which this has Tree Folk in it. I love Tree Folk. And then this one is a fungus. This one's a good one too. We'll play a couple of these, but let's play this one. Hope you're doing good, Zanani. How's everything going? Also, you should give Zanani a follow. Chill streamer, VTuber, does some DBD, other crazy shit too as well. Possibly Fortnite. You can build an undead deck. In fact, I'll even let me do this real quick. Because because you collect the cards, but you're kind of new to the format of different styles of play and all that stuff. So I'll kind of show you, like if I were to build a zombie deck, I think. I think it's funny. I think she actually plays Trapper when she does Killer. So, and she doesn't play Killer very often. But you can make her play Killer. I used to play a little bit. I haven't played in a long time. I always just played as Ghostface, and I just let everybody win. But then I'd always kind of sneak up on them and do the whole lean to the right and spook them a little bit. I just like scaring them. That's all I like doing. I just want to scare them. Yeah, give Zanani a follow. She does a bunch of other games, but a lot of DBD. But yeah, let me show you some. We'll do a deck build. What I forgot what you said. Yeah, undead. And I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I had to do something real quick I forgot about. But yeah, let me... Actually not built... I don't think I even built a black deck in here. That might be kind of fun. So we'll just do... Let's just do black. And the cool thing is, so in this building cards in this is a lot easier than doing it by hand, but you could also build it here and then export the deck list to, let's just say you export it to Card Kingdom, and it'll give you I think it usually does the lowest card prices for all of them, and it kind of gives you an idea what the prices are, and from there you can decide, I'll get the whole deck, or you know what, I'm going to print proxies for this, and this, and this, or something, and then buy, just the, 20. It could be like sometimes like if you're doing like a normal standard 60 card deck, it might cost, like, I think at most it might cost you $50. But even like for like cheap ones, like it could cost you $30 for like the whole, like all the cards. So, and if you just decide to do proxies, it might go down to more like, you might be only spending 20, less than 20. So you have to gauge it and see what you want to pay for, and what maybe you want to do proxies for the more expensive ones, or you want to pay for that, that card that you want, So I have plenty of cards that I wanted that I paid for, and they're a little bit more expensive. So undead. So we'll do this. We will do undead, and that'll give us there's nothing. What do you mean there's nothing for undead? Really? You telling me there's nothing for undead? That seems weird. Okay, we'll go zombie, I guess, because that's the closest. That's it. That's all we got. Scathed zombies. We'll do all the colors of the rainbow. That's it. That's all we got. Karoom Violent Cacophony. Zombie Horror. But we can do this. This will show us all the cards, even the ones I don't have. Legendary Creature, Human Warlock. Grolf, the Fleshright. When you cast a spell during your turn, other than your first spell, that turn create a 2/2 blue and black zombie rogue creature token. Whenever a zombie you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on it for each other zombie that enters the battlefield under your control. This would be a perfect, if you're doing a commander deck, this would be a perfect commander for a zombie deck, because as you put zombies out and things create zombie tokens, you get +1/+1s, and it starts getting crazy. So, not a bad card. Outlaw Stitcher. Yeah, see this one. And then, so the tokens are kind of like, the best way to, I guess, describe it is like minions to like the main creature. Main creature comes out, and it might produce some minions. They're basically token creatures. A tree folk comes out, and it produces squirrel tokens, squirrel creatures. So, and it might trigger off of something. So, doing token, I personally like token decks, because you can really start pumping out a lot of tokens at once, and then you have cards that will double that, and also give your tokens whatever +1/+1, so it gets +1 attack plus power, or power and defense, I guess it is, power and toughness. Yeah, the Karoom is pretty cool. You have, that's nasty. You got a Fester Leech. What packs do you recommend for chance of a rare card? I like that feeling of opening up packs, and it depends what you specifically want, because well, I don't know, there's usually 15 cards in a booster pack. So you get, like, if you got 2 packs, you have 30 chances at a rare card. The percentage of that would probably be like, out of the 30 cards, you're probably gonna, out of the 2 packs, you'll get at least 1 rare card. 1. And when I say rare, I mean something that's going to be a mythic. It may not be a legendary, but it may be a mythic card. Like, let's see, let's do this. Mythics, because not all mythics are legendary usually. In this case, I guess they are. No, I don't want to craft it. Nope, go away. But there are some mythics that aren't legendary. But I guess for the most part, I guess they would be. I've never actually noticed. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. So, like, instances, a mythic instant. It could, like, also the rare card in it could be like a foil of this card, right? It could be that. It could be a foil of this. These are considered technically rare cards, but like a rare card for most people might be a legendary like this, legendary Planeswalker, which are really good cards. Planeswalker. Ironically, as a person who plays Magic, we're considered Planeswalkers. So this is almost like I don't know how I guess it'd be like a buddy, an extra partner in the game doing other stuff. Specific things though. Those are like, you give it a +1 counter, draw a card and discard a card, kind of gives you some boosts. But there's a lot of. I'm surprised Undead doesn't show anything. That's weird. Curious Cadaver. Yeah, you can definitely get legendaries. Like, it's probably for legendaries. Also, like, so some legendaries, all legendaries are mythic usually. There's some rares that might be legendary, but I think most are mythic. Oh, my bad. No, see, this one's uncommon. This is an uncommon legendary creature, which is second to, like, common is common, and then uncommon, rare, and then legendary, or rare, and then mythic. Right there, common, uncommon, rare, mythic. So yeah, I can come in different sizes. So like your rare card could be a legendary. It could be a foil mythic enchantment of some sort. Sometimes the way I look at it, like, the more words it has on it, it usually is going to be a little bit more, because like this one's a rare card. Usually if it has more stuff going on it, it's probably going to be up there with a rare mythic versus like this is just a common, and you have to pay to sacrifice and do all this other stuff, so it's like a little bit extra going on there. But yeah, you have a lot of chances to get like good cards in one pack. If you got like 2 to 3 packs, you definitely get at least 1 to 2 legendary, or 1 to 2 rare cards. Whether that's a legendary, a foil, anything like that. So you definitely have chances. Definitely, I think, I don't know how they do it, because like I know with with Pokemon, there's like, it's always like the third card from the back, or the second card or third card from the back, and I don't know if Magic does that. I'm not sure. I don't think they do. I don't think they line them up a certain way so that like the mythic's always like at this point or in the back. It's just in there somewhere. It might be more towards the back, but if that's the case, then that means every pack should have some sort of I guess between a rare and mythic card, whatever that might be, whether it's an instance or a creature, a foil land, maybe. I don't know. It could be anything, really. No, you don't. So you can any of those cards you can just get as singles at a shop or at Card Kingdom, whatever. But for the sake of buying a pack for like $5 and possibly getting a legendary card that's worth $20, um, you know that's more of like a chance, like RNG risk that you'll take buying that pack. But if you just want a mythic, if you just want this specific card, you could just buy it. You could just get it off of off of Card Kingdom or at a local shop if they have it. But if you just want to try your luck at just getting a pack and see what you get, then yeah, you'll get something. I don't know what you'll get, but you'll get something. But it's not guaranteed that you'll get, at least like you won't always get a legendary creature in a booster pack. That might be every 2 packs you might get one, maybe. So it's all very much random. But I know that they try to put in some, like a good card in every pack, at least. I know that. So you definitely have a chance of getting a good card. Whether it's a card that you like or it's something that you might want to use in a deck, it's all random, so really depends. I mean, yeah, totally. I'm actually thinking about getting some. We'll just. This is Friday Night Magic. We can do whatever we want as long as it's Magic related. But like, there's not very many zombie cards. What's going on? I guess maybe it's the format. What if I did historic? Oh, interesting. That's why. I usually play historic, which gives me a lot more options in cards. So as you can see, with historic, which I play mostly on here because I have historic, allows you to play with almost all sets. I think the most standard set and the most old, like the oldest set that's still valid in the scheme, you can play with it. And so like, yeah, you get all, like, there's a lot in here. These are all the zombies you can use. And then also I can go in here and be like, all right, I only want. These are all the sets. I'm trying to think. Innistrad is probably a good one, but I think a cool one would be Amonkhet, because they have some cool pharaoh zombies going on. Yeah, mummies. So you can do it by set as well. And like, I personally like creating thematic decks usually. So like for me, like I would build a deck around like, these zombies, although it would actually be around Theros, because I like, this is a Greek mythological type of set, which I really like. It's very Greek inspired, like that's very Nyx, Hades looking. But the zombies are really cool too. I like the zombies that are in this. Gold masks. I've never seen this one. What is this? Timurit calls the dead. Mill 3 cards and you exile a creature or enchantment card from your graveyard. If you do, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. You gain X life and scry X when X is the number of zombies you control. Ooh. So you probably want to play this when you have a bunch of zombies out. You get a zombie Hydra, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, there's a lot of, I really like. Theros is a deck. Theros is a set I want to mess around with because I really like the Theros stuff. Mystical Archive. I don't even know what that is. What is that? There's nothing. Okay, let me get rid of that. Get rid of that. Reset. Done. Let me. What was I doing? I forgot. Oh yeah, I was going to show you. Because you were asking like what's a good booster pack. And depending on what you're looking at, it seems like you like undead black zombie stuff. So There's some sets that probably have a lot more than others, and I can point that out to you. So let me get rid of that. Screen capture. Oops, and we'll go here. That's our thing. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I was looking at a new camera possibly for doing filming stuff. Kind of filming stuff, but it's waterproof. Especially if I'm doing stuff out in the snow, might be kind of nice. But that's beside the point. So Card Kingdom. I'll show you Card Kingdom real quick. This is where I usually get I get most of my. This is the new set. I don't know what this is. The Foundations. Very interested in knowing what that is. These are all past sets. Duskmorn just came out not too long ago. Duskmorn's the recent set. It's out right now. Foundations is coming out. I don't know what is in this. I think it's going to be a reprints of older cards. Because Foundations, right? So like the beginnings of Magic, I think they might, which might be kind of cool. There's some cards that haven't been printed in a long time, like that Capshian Knight. I don't think it's been reprinted. I don't think. Duskmorn, Bloomburrow was really cool. It was like a reimagining of Magic, but through woodland creatures, which is kind of cool. Cute. Assassin's Creed. Modern Horizons, which is kind of like, it's like a weird continuing set on its own. Western, Outlaws of Thunder Junction, did a Fallout. Universes Beyond is when they pull from other IPs. So Fallout was one, and then they also did Lord of the Rings, which was cool. But here, let's do this. We'll go sealed, shop all sealed. And then we will do, I just want to look at booster packs. Give me booster packs. Booster packs. I guess they don't want to show me that. So you have options for boosters, Lord of the Rings. Infinity, which is actually it's more of a party game style card. It makes you do crazy stuff. So like you throw down a card and it says to do damage you have to stand on one leg or something. It's very much like, they're fun. I've not played with them, but they're pretty fun. Like if you want to create like just party games type style Magic, super casual. But like for me, like I would do this at a party. Like this would be a great party game for people because it gets you interacting and like moving around. So it's like it's pretty. I would do this. It'd be kind of fun. How come I can't get? I just want to see. Okay, can we just shop all? Oh, let's do deck builder. Actually, maybe this will work better. Nope. MTG editions. Let's do that. Okay. So let's see. I feel like Innistrad would probably be one with a lot. I mean, they all kind of have them, but Eldritch Moon would be a good one. Yeah, that's a crazy card. And so in here, like if I go, you have all your stuff you can search here. I would go down to Oracle Text. And in here, I could put Undead, but nothing comes up for some reason. I think Zombie is the only term they actually use. So Zombie for Eldritch Moon. So it's like 21. Liliana, good Planeswalker for a black deck. +1 up to one target creature gets -2, -1, which if you put it on a 1/1 creature the opponent has, it would kill it. Or you just want to lower down its defense so that you can kill it, you could do that too. Put the top 2 cards from your library into your graveyard, then you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So black, most of the time it's playing out of the graveyard, so you're throwing a lot of stuff into the graveyard, and then you can pull it out usually without paying the mana cost, which is nice. And then the last one, you get an emblem with, at the beginning of your end step, put X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield, where X is 2 plus the number of zombies you control. So if you have 20, if you have like 4 zombies out, you can put out 6. So it kind of doubles with a +2 onto it, which is it can be kind of crazy, especially if you have, there's a card, Doubling Season, that you could use with it, Parallel Lives, and it doubles your token generation. So that would become 12 tokens. So there's a lot of strategy that you can throw into all of it. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options. Innistrad is another good one. Eldritch Moon is a good one. Theros has some. Let's see. Let's go back to. Yeah, Eldritch Moon would be a good one for zombies. And also, like, if you're just looking for undead in general, I would just look through singles and kind of go through those and then see what you like after you've opened up a couple packs and stuff. Theros, you might get some undead. Eldritch Moon, you'll probably get more like with spooky stuff. You'll get spooky stuff for sure, as well as Innistrad. There's a couple Innistrad sets. Innistrad would probably be a really good one because it's very noir. It's not noir. It's very medieval, like Black Plague. What was that? The Dark Ages. It's dark. It's very Dark Ages. It's very Dark Ages. It has zombies and it's like pilgrims. I don't know what you'd call them, clerics and whatnot. Then Universes Beyond pull from other IPs. These are some of them right here: Assassin's Creed, Doctor Who, Fallout, Jurassic, Transformers, Warhammer. There's also Lord of the Rings, but it's not showing it. I think it's a whole nother thing. Yeah, interesting. That's part of the Universes Beyond, I believe, but it doesn't say that there. What else would be good? Yeah, Innistrad would be good. Eldritch Moon. Eldraine might be. I can't. Yeah, Eldraine is kind of like fantasy, witches, mythic stuff. So Eldraine would be another one. There's a couple Eldraine sets. There's Wilds of Eldraine. There's Throne of Eldraine, I think is what it's called. So you get a lot of different stuff in here. It's very. It's like Disney's like Cinderella stuff, but like a lot darker, like way darker. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Hansel and Gretel. It's very folk tale inspired. That's the word. Restless Cottage, fairies. There are some zombies, but maybe they're not. But there's some other stuff that would work well. Like some of the black cards, witch stuff would probably work well with it. I'm trying to think of other sets. Eldraine, Innistrad, Eldritch Moon. Yeah, see, Innistrad has a lot. Crimson Vow has a lot of vampires in it, but it also has zombies as well. It's a mix. It's a mix of all those things. Innistrad, Midnight Hunt, Double Feature, Midnight Hunt, all these different ones. Innistrad would be a really good one because it has a lot of sets. So you have a lot of potential to find different things that are hopefully zombies. Journey to Nyx, was this also? That was always, I saw this card and that was such a, the art style on that card was crazy. I remember seeing that. The eyes. So this is the face, I think, of the god Erebos in the lore of it's in the Theros is a plane, and this is one of the gods in that plane. And each plane is like its own little world. Like there's Zendikar, there's Eldraine, there's Innistrad, there's Theros, there's Phyrexia. These are all different planes that exist. Ooh, That's a cool one. God of Passage, indestructible. That means it can't be killed. Has to be exiled, I think, completely. As long as your devotion to white and black isn't less than 7, a Theros isn't a creature. So if it's not a creature, it protects it from certain things. But also as an enchantment, it can technically be... Actually, it can't be destroyed because it has indestructible. So no. Whenever another creature you own dies, return it to your hand unless target opponent pays 3 life. So this would be an interesting card to have. Yeah, because you can return it to your hand. Whenever another creature you own dies, return it to your hand unless target opponent pays 3 life. So you're pulling from your graveyard, and a lot of zombies will go into the graveyard and or pull from graveyard. So not a bad card. So yeah, Journey to Nyx is I think probably a good one as well, because you do have, there you go, zombie. This is very Greco-Roman themed, which I really like a lot. Zombie has Constellation, which Constellation is a power set within Theros that they've used a lot. Whenever Grim Guardian or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life. So if you're playing a lot of enchantments, and then building off of enchantments, which in Theros there's a lot of interesting enchantments. Enchantment creature. There's a lot of enchantment creatures. This would be an interesting deck. You could do an entire deck off of enchantment creatures, which would be very interesting. So yeah, I think those are some good. I would say Eldritch Moon. I'll even do this real quick. Innistrad. Eldraine, there's a couple Eldraines. And then Journey to Nyx. And then possibly Theros as well. But Journey to Nyx might be more specific to... Because I think Nyx in general, if I'm correct, within Theros is actually the place where the dead go. So... Journey to Nyx might have more dead stuff in it, but Theros in general might be a good one as well. Those are the sets I would look at if you're looking at like some cool undeads and stuff like that. Again, Innistrad has multiple sets, so you can kind of pick and choose off that one. Eldraine has, I think, 2. Journey to Nyx and Theros are both from the same technical set, like lore-wise, because they're both from Theros. There's a couple more Theros that you can pull from as well. And I think Eldritch... I don't know if Eldritch Moon has anything else. But those are some ones I would look at to start out, like if you want to get some good pools for an undead deck of some sort. Yeah, that's all I can think of. It's funny, I was actually wanting to build like a zombie deck, but I have no legendary zombies to use, which kind of sucks. I have a bunch of zombies, but I don't have the right. Because I'm doing commander, so I need a really good commander, which has to be a legendary creature card, and I don't have any legendary creatures. I don't have any legendary zombie creatures, sadly. So I can't really build around that, which sucks. But I might look into getting one at some point. Maybe get some packs. I might actually get some of these packs, actually, now that I think about it, because these are Journey to Nyx and Theros would be good ones. Because I wouldn't mind building a Theros-inspired thing. Yeah, no problem. Hopefully those sets help you, and also ask the game shop people too. They'll give you, they might be able to give you a better answer. But I think those are some good sets with some decent like undead zombie stuff, and just dark stuff in general. I would say, especially Innistrad has zombie vampires and whatnot, and rogues or whatever. But yeah. I hope you find what you're looking for and you start playing I definitely recommend if you want to learn how to play, play MTG Arena, because that'll give you. They do a tutorial, and it really, really helps and explains the entirety of like turns and what cards to play and what and how many and like what you can play during this turn and what you can't play during that turn. So I highly recommend using MTG Arena as kind of like a place to practice. And then when you feel like it, you can go play at your local game shop, like casual play or whatever, and kind of be ready to play. And also, I mean, also just as a warning, there's sweaty games, like there's sweaty gamers everywhere. So, but MTG kind of has a little bit more than most, just because of it's competitive. So when you're playing, like if you're playing at the local game shop, like either at an opening event or something like that, just be wary that there are some people that take it very, very serious, like sometimes too serious, and they're not there just to have fun. They're there to like they're there to win. You know what I mean? So, just be aware of that. There's people that and they sometimes they can take it a little too far. So that's one of the reasons why I play casual myself, because I've played events and they can get sweaty. They can get sweaty. So I play with friends and like they can get kind of like, not all of them, some of them they can get kind of sweaty playing a little bit, or just complain. One person complained last time and he won both rounds. He complained the entire time and he won both rounds. Even after he won the first round, he kept complaining, and he won the second round. And that's one of my personal little like pet peeves. I hate is when people just they rather than enjoy the game, they just complain. Because he could have just enjoyed the game. He still won. I don't know why he was complaining, but I don't know. My personal opinion was we didn't allow him to split his deck in half, which you can't do because it's not legal in any play. It's not part of the format. Like you can't split your deck in half and have two decks like that. But he was trying to convince us that it's still random and stuff, but it destroys the whole game flow and process because you have two decks you're drawing from. That doesn't work. We're all drawing from one deck. But he was arguing that, and I think that just kind of frustrated him, and then so he just complained the whole time, and then ironically he won both, and I'm just like, oh. But that's magic. That's there's people like that. You just gotta. And I put on a smile the whole time, had fun, laughed, didn't ruin my time, but it's just like, there's people like that. So you just have to, be aware of it and just kind of be open to the fact that some people are just going to take it a little too serious and not kind of have like the playful spirit that you should have when you're playing a game. But it's understandable if they're trying to even people that are professionals and play really good Magic, they're still professional. You know what I mean? This looks like a good hand. I'll keep this. Yeah. I look at it as just like I'm just having fun. That's it. I've dealt with people. I had one situation with someone where we were playing a matching game of all things. It was just a party game. We were just having fun playing at a game at a party. We're playing a matching game where you gotta okay, there's this card and this card, and you see them. It's like, okay, I picked this one and this one. Okay, they match. We were playing. Cards popped up. I picked this one, and like the other card was like right next to it that I should have picked or something, but I just was not really. I was just having fun, right? My partner next to me, who's playing with me in the same team, just completely goes wild. Not like just crazy that I picked the wrong card and we lost the game. And he was ready to fight me, basically. And I'm 6'1" and I'm 315 pounds. He was like 5'9", 145 pounds. And he was ready to like do something. And I just kind of like, I was like just calm for the whole situation, but I was like, I don't understand why you're getting angry. It's a game. And that's it, right? It's just a game. But again, there's some people that just don't take it that way, and you just have to be somewhat weary and cautious of those people. Because like right there, like if there was no one else around, I would assume he probably would have thrown hands, and I would have probably had to, like, put him on the ground or something. It just it boggles my mind when, like, in that situation where someone takes it so seriously they're willing to, like, fight, especially over game. So I don't know, it was crazy. That was like what, 10 years ago? It's crazy. I still remember it. That's how traumatic it was. It wasn't traumatic at all. Yeah, it was a simple game. It wasn't even that competitive. It was just a simple little, like what, freaking guess, I don't know what, go fish or something. It's like, it was crazy simple. But I don't know. He must have had a lot of money on the game or something. I don't think he did, but he was way too competitive. But after that, I never saw him again. Like, he never showed up to any of the stuff that we ever did. Especially after that, because like our whole friend group was there, and everybody saw that, and it was just like, it wasn't a good look for him at all. So, but I digress. I have to pay attention because I might die here. Yeah, he was a nut, to be honest. He was a nut. Don't hate him, but I mean, he made his decision that night and wasn't really a good one. Before that, we were fine. We were chill, but he went crazy. I'm not gonna attack because I gotta defend. So they're doing 2/2s. Cool thing is with this deck, I don't care how much life they get. I just have to hit them for 10. That's cool. What is that? Oh, I've seen these creatures. They're called weirds. You could do a whole deck with weird creatures. That'd be interesting. Oh, I got some. You have 2 blockers. No tax. The trick with this deck is I have to overwhelm them. I have to get a lot of mites out so then I can get past their... if they have like 4 creatures out and I get a bunch of mites out, they have to block 3 of them and then the rest get through. So I need a lot more to get through their how many creatures they're going to put out. Sucky thing is the mites, they can't block. Is that ward on it? Yeah. Oh, that thing has vigilance as well. So the thing is, once we get to three poisons on them, things start triggering off. As you can see, we have 2 on this. Once it gets to 3, I get corrupted. As long as the opponent has 3 or more poison counters, Bone Picker Scourge has Death Touch and Lifelink. This gives everything Lifelink once I hit 3, so these get all Lifelink. So getting more mites is a good thing. I need more. I want to destroy their flyer. Let's do it. I think they're going to pop something, but we'll see. They might boost it. I like seeing them move their mouse around. Wrong card. Oh shit, I only... That sucks. Why did I only hit him for 1? Weird. I have no blockers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which isn't good. Cameron, Lord of Meh. It's funny, that deck was actually supposed to be here today. I don't think it'll be here until tomorrow. Yeah. Damn. I really was hoping for it. See, I killed it that time. Why didn't I kill it the first time? Three, 4, 5. Fuck it. Interesting. Oh, then I'm gonna lose our 1/1. So now we got triggers. We got Death Touch, Lifelink. The lifelink is crazy because being able to do poison counters and lifelink is a nasty combination. Because I can keep my life while just stacking. Once I get to 10 poisons on them, they're dead. Interesting, they're not attacking. I need a green mana. That's why I can't play these. I need green. Oh, I don't have toxic. I need the prosthetic. It entertains me to see them frantically move their mouse around checking everything. I don't do that. It's probably to my detriment, but I'm just playing. I don't really care what cards they have. If I die, I die. Look at that. 8. 2 more counters and they're dead. And we're getting life link, which is nice. I was like a couple turns ago, I didn't know they had some cards out, but they've been kind of stagnant, so I think we're gonna win. I think we'll be good. Okay. I'm glad I got life because I think I would have died actually from this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If they attacked with everything, I would have died. I wonder, will they attack with everything? If they do, they're dead. They could attack with everything right now. Okay, that's one less I have to worry about. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. I don't have to worry about 3 of them. They're dead. Because you have to block 3. And yeah, I get 1 token. That means 2 gets through. Yep, they're dead. I don't care. You can destroy whatever you want. That doesn't even matter. Okay. That doesn't matter to me. Oh, finally. Excuse me. They only got 3 blockers. Let's see what happens. There you go. 9-9. Only got 1 more poison counter left. Ow. They have good defense, and I think that might have been my last chance to get all the poison counters on them. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Even if they attack with everything, they can't kill me, so. Question is if they do attack. I have a feeling they're... Oh, yeah, I didn't think they were. Because now they can block 1, 2, 3, 4. They can block everything, so... Nope. I'll let you guys attack, because I'm not losing any more creatures. I can block... I have 2 death touch, so I can block. He might hit me with just 5, because that's all he can do. I can kill 2 of his creatures. I think we got this. I think I have to play very strategically, though, from here. I can't really risk killing off anything that I need. My 2 death touch, so this one and this one, if he does decide to attack, I could technically block him and kill them as well. And they already know that, so... They're gonna probably attack with stuff that they don't care about. Oh, they got haste too. Well, we got 3 blockers. I'm not worried. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 24 damage. So I'm obviously blocking 3 of the big guys, 4, 4, and 5. Let's see what happens. Come on, do it. Attack with everything. I dare you. You're already dead. You won't be able to kill me. Yes. Really? Is that it? That's all you're doing? 4 damage? What's this? Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, conjure a random card from your tome of guard. Ah, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Nope. You're not getting a book. You're not getting a conjure. Oh, I just used the one thing I needed. Ugh. You could just hit me with 5, 10, 15. You could just hit me 4 times until if I don't have a flyer. 3, 4, 5. I have no attacks. Oh gosh, I just got rid of my 1 defense from that flyer. That was kind of stupid. But again, strategy. I didn't think about that. And I'm pretty sure he did that knowing, possibly knowing, like, oh, he might use a flyer to kill this, and I can use my flyer to get to him now. It's a good play because I didn't see it coming. And I don't think I have anything to destroy enchantments. Sadly. Or no, it's an artifact, isn't it? Yeah, artifact equipment.